Hello, everyone, and welcome back to S-Rank, the only home of video games, and to the second week of summer of PlayStation 3. My name is Ethan, and all throughout the months of June, July, and August, I had to think about those months there for a second. Those Fridays are going to be a new PlayStation 3 title being played. We're just kind of exploring them. Most of these titles that I have picked are games I have owned for a while and have like barely ever touched, if anything. Last week was Ridge Racer 7. I'm a big recent Ridge Racer fan. So I had never touched Ridge Racer 7, really enjoyed that. And this week, if the thumbnail hadn't spooked you yet, or if you just kind of blindly clicked on this video, is going to be, the camera's not backwards this time, NBA '07 Full HD 1080p, or at least that's how the kind of title reads. Technically, the logo doesn't say that, but like it's right under there. It says Full HD 1080p. This is an actual Sony-made basketball game. They stopped making their own sports games besides having Sony San Diego make MLB The Show. But this was back when they wanted to make a bunch of sports games themselves. I believe they also had an American football game. Anyway, I have never played this game. I actually haven't even booted up. Yes, it is screaming at you. I don't think the game is going to be this loud normally. I'm going to boot it up now. No, I don't want to do automatic save uploads. We got to save my launch day PS3. I want to have that be a video this summer. Or a stream, one of the two, of me trying to save that. Oh. Okay. I should have put this disc in before, huh? We're gonna watch the loading the install sequences for games this summer, is that because I'm not using the same PS3 I used last year. Last year I did put games in every single, I put every single game inside that console to install just in case, or and mainly to update off the server in case they shut those servers off. You know what I mean? And you couldn't grab the updates anymore. Um, I didn't do that for this console. I didn't even think about that until I guess now. And I just got a black screen. Is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be updating or installing? Okay, let's see here. Online update check could not be completed. Online features will be disabled. I mean, I'm sure that they shut the servers off. Probably while the system was still relevant. This check will be performed. Oh, every time you boot up the game now, it's going to sit on that black screen for a while. Yeah, I'd like to start without the online features. I presume that they're not there. Oh, San Diego also made this. Trying to look for their logo or name. Mobile. Hmm. It doesn't really say that. I love this. Full HD 1080p requires an HDMI cable and a 1080p native display with an HDMI input supporting HDCP. Funny. A long load. Very long load. Loading that had no audio. And remember this generation with its long ass load times? I will reduce the length of these loads in editing. So the NBA finals are like happening this week. They've been happening. I think but if this is going up on Friday, game 4 will have been finished already, right? And not that it lasts more than a day. This an individual game. But would there have been a game 5? I don't know. Is there more than 5? Is there more than 4? I don't know how NBA works. I went to go Google. I don't really care enough to go. It's taken a while. It'd be really funny if I'm not able to play this game and then this is what the video is. Not wearing my neck fan because it's charging right now. 79%. No, it just turned 80. 80%. Can I do this? Yeah. Console's not frozen. I think I'm gonna restart the game. It's been long enough. You know, I don't think I ever tested this disc. I don't think I ever tested this disc. PS3 made the beep 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 sound. I think the console itself restarted. Yeah. Oh. Mm. I mean, I have a third PS3, the first generation slim model. Um. Okay. Let's try this again. That's gonna sit here and attempt to do its online check. I think it's good to just sit here and not do anything. It's this wait is fine. After we see the NBA 07 initial loading screen, and then it goes to black, that's when we have concern. Next week will be Motor Storm. I've never played that. I own 2 copies of it now. Because the initial copy I bought, I didn't realize was a greatest hits version on my shelf. I wanted to make sure I also had a normal version. That game looks fun. Oh, okay. Yes, without online feed. Those are all the teams. I think they're all the teams. Okay, accurate as of September 1st, 2006. Okay. Getting this loading screen. I love the 3D cogs they have going on there. It's in full HD, 1080p, but it's aliased to hell. And this is with me also having the signal go through an okay device. It might not actually be better to keep it off for the sake of preservation, but one of those M classics, just this very simple pass-through box that is attempting to present 720p, mainly 720p, at least for my purposes, HDMI content to fit into a 4K television better, a 1080p television better. And it will attempt to anti-alias the games. I don't know how great its edge detection is, because it's just seeing the flat 2D image. It's not seeing any 3D, data, you know what I mean, or anything like that. It sees no data besides what the screen is. There's a lot of what all that AI stuff NVIDIA wants to push. It sees the image. It doesn't see the 3D game information. And this is a cheap box from years ago. So it does a decent job on anti-aliasing HUD elements. I've noticed in some of these 720p PS3 games. Now, I mean, this is a full HD 1080p game, so it does a decent job at that. 3D stuff ends up looking a little bit more presentable. I don't notice any of the negative stuff as much as I appreciate the positives of it. Yeah, the controller battery is low. Damn. I don't think I'm going to be able to play this game. I own 9 PS3 controllers. They are all black, but this one. It's funny because it matches the outfit. Completely unintentional. This is also one of the two models that I have labeled all of these controllers. This one is the VX3 0.07. See it next to my thumb. I don't know if that pops up on camera. I guess editing Ethan will take a photo and put it up there right now. Bigger battery, this is a smaller one. This is a 300 milliamp hour battery. I take that back. I have two controllers that are 500s. I also have a pair of 6-axis controllers, aka not DualShock 3s, from the launch unit. Yeah, no, this is a 300. Okay. I like this one because it's blue. There's a PS3 model I really wanted back in the day, having already owned a PS3. It was the Final Fantasy 13 white PS3 Slim, with the pink decal, like line art decal or outline decal of a lightning on it, and it had a white PS3 controller with the pink on it too, and I thought it looked very slick. I was in high school back in 2010. And they did a similar thing, I think, for 13.2. And then Lightning Returns maybe also had a... Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. I think it did, though. I don't own any themed home consoles. I have a couple themed 3DSs. They were like extras, you know what I mean? Like I had a launch 3DS. I paid the $250 for it. I paid the $250 for that launch 3DS. I have it. Man, this game. This game isn't gonna run. Maybe I'm gonna press some buttons. Maybe no. Oh. Well. I guess we'll get a sneak peek at what the rest of this month is. I don't want to keep I don't want to have the entire list of all 13 games public. I like to keep them a little bit of surprise as we go. But there are 4 Fridays in June, 5 in July, and 4 in August. Like I said, next week will be Motorstorm. Final Friday, the last week of June, Oblivion. Devin will be with me for that one. May or may not have already recorded it. You don't know. And then I will say then, I'll give one more kind of hint. The next game after Oblivion is another sports title. And if you don't count car games, it is the last sports title. Yeah. Well, that was NBA 07. I gotta look into whether or not the game is just toast to play, or if my disc is bad. My disc could be bad. I don't know. I bought this off eBay. It has the NBA official sticker there. Got the manual in it too. Let's talk about the manual. Add some runtime to this video. I have the manual right here. Ooh, I love that on the back. It's just the PlayStation logo. I like that. I like when our literature was like that. It's in full color. It's in full color. It's in full color. I've dropped it on the floor. Thanks for watching, everyone. I promise next week will be better. Like and subscribe. And if I do get this game working, it'll be a bonus episode. See you next time. Bye. Okay, so it is the night that I went to initially record NBA 07 for Summer PS3. I'm trying a couple things here to see if that I saw on Reddit to see if this will work to allow this game to run, because apparently this issue is not isolated to my experience. This person also had the game just hang on a black screen after that initial loading screen that we saw. So they said their whole rigmarole of what they did and how that wasn't working, which involved using different PlayStation 3s, rebuilding the HDD database, the hard disk drive, using different copies of the game, different HDMI cables, etc., changing the resolutions, and none of that worked. But then they tried audio stuff here, so I'm going to read this out loud here. Edit 2, and it'll be on screen. I think I fixed it. It turns out to be an audio issue. The only audio channels that were checked in my settings were the default linear PCM 2-channel 44.1 kilohertz and linear PCM 2-channel 48 kilohertz. So I decided to go with the list, tried to go through the list and try them one by one, and the very first selection, Dolby 5.1 channel, was the culprit. The game runs fine now that I have that checked. Okay, so let me see if that'll work for us. Sound setting. Okay. Yep, HDMI. I see that there. If I turn them off? Well, I'm going to see what happens if we just have this off and just leave Dolby Digital 5.1 on. Okay. Oh, shoot. Another thing I was also reading. No, I want to skip this part. Well, whatever. It's too late now. Disconnecting from the internet. Skips the online check. I assume a thing just pops up that just says, hey, why don't you plug in an Ethernet cable or connect to Wi-Fi if you'd like to play this game online. Also crazy that this person has multiple copies of this game. Potentially even purchasing multiple copies. They really wanted to play this. By u/deleted. That's kind of sad. That's very common too. I see with Reddit, where like, you know, I'm not like I don't use Reddit for like shit talking, gossipy type of purposes or anything like that. I don't find that entertaining. But I'll use Reddit as a resource for like, here is a problem I have. Does anyone have something that lines pretty much close to what that is, and how do they solve it? Like this instance right here, this might potentially solve it. And I swear half the time the user is deleted. Like, were you also a shithead somewhere? Or so it is after the loading screen that we've seen. We're about to see again. If it just stays on the black screen, we've failed. I like that, with an HDMI input supporting HDCP. Like, it needs to. Needs to. I mean, we have ways to go around HDCP, but like, that's part of the HDMI protocol. It ain't HDCP. It doesn't. Oh, it is an HDMI. Oh, there we go. That is okay. It worked. How funny that it pops up with an audio protocol logo. I guess I gotta play this game now. Hello everyone and welcome back to S-Rank, the only home of video games, and the second week of summer of PlayStation 3. This week we are playing NBA 07, a launch title made by Sony San Diego back when they made more than just MLB The Show. This is our first sports title, if you don't count motorsports, of this season, and I'm excited for this one. I've had this game for a while. been able to run it flawlessly, although I've never personally started playing the game, and I'm excited to get into it. I have the manual right here. I keep it in good condition, making sure that it never gets sullied or falls on the ground or anything like that. And we're gonna create a new profile and hop right in. And I'm going to be called Player... And I remember when they did this. Player E. There we go. I want to do a quick play. Oh, there's mini games? And then we can maybe like enter the league and kind of see what that kind of career mode is like. Choose a team. 4 players? Well, Devin is a fan of these boys. That's a logo I don't think I've ever seen before. They must have changed that. Write in the comments below if I'm full of shit. Alright, there's Devin, this guy. I don't remember. I mean, due to just the timing on everything here, I think we gotta just kind of recreate what's going on. This is circa 2006, obviously. Well, yeah, I guess I'm over here, huh? Oh, they're not gonna tell me how to play, are they? I gotta read up real quick. That's the buttons on the controller. Alright. Icon passing, L2 plus icon. Post up, L1. Alley-oop, R2 plus triangle or X. Speed burst, R1. No look past triangle. A dunk, layup, or jump stop is a square. Shoot, hit, circle, passes, X. Okay. Alright, I think that's good enough. I just need to pass and shoot. I believe this game was notable for having 3D character models for the crowds. Like, I'm not entirely certain if that was the case in prior like NBA games, you know, that have like an arena. Oh, we're seeing the whole thing, huh? They don't they don't have the players like come out, like they just have them kind of hang around until they get announced. A little weird. Don't you want the pomp and circumstance of running? Look at the cloth physics on their shorts as they walk, as they kind of shuffle around. Well, I wasn't quite certain what I pressed X and he slipped. Okay.
2 shots for Tony Parker.
I'm really good at basketball, guys.
The basket counts, and there was a foul called on the play.
Oh, that was close. No. Where am I? Oh. I wasn't even on screen when that happened. It didn't swap me to a player that Oh, that was close. Sorry, I had to sneeze. controls again. For defense. Square. Triangle and square. I was not pressing those two buttons. Oh, this is using 6-axis stuff. Was that also why this game isn't vibrating? Because it's a launch title?
Overback violation against New York. Tim Duncan, assisted by Tony Parker.
No, come on.
Tim Duncan with an assist from Manu Ginobili.
He is truly Duncan off the glass.
5-second inbounding violation on the next. Spurs ball. 2-4. Jackie Butler.
Didn't know if I could pass it to anyone other than just that guy. Really think you can.
Two-pointer for Tony Parker.
Only someone that knew basketball was here. See, some of these shots should make it, and I understand like there's like a meter.
Field goal good by Tony Parker.
You know what I mean? You got to get in the green. That's how they're. Oh shit! See, that should be good.
San Antonio ball. Personal foul. Reaching in on Channing Frye. That's his first personal foul of the night. The team's third of the quarter.
Yeah. Damn.
Next ball.
Oh, they got like flat arms. Oh, that was good. It just was blocked. Dumbass is jumping in the wrong direction.
Bruce Bowen. Tony Parker with the
So there's like a swap teams button, right? Give him a second chance.
out of bounds. San Antonio ball. Tim Duncan for two.
I pressed the button. No. No.
Tim Duncan with the two. Assist from Tony Parker.
So really what this entire video is like a power fantasy.
Jackie Butler.
You know what I mean? For certain fans, you know what I mean? I'm just providing a power fantasy of like, look, like the heroes are just messing up, you know what I mean? There we go. My dunk button was square. I just kept trying to shoot.
Tim Duncan with the bucket. Over and back penalty.
Oh, I needed to be closer. See, sometimes the meter is just completely red the whole time. I saw the hand hit the ball out of the way, personally. I was curious, because they just kind of stand there. I was just curious, you know, like, how are they going to react? Yeah, I held the button down too long. Uh-huh.
As the first quarter comes to a close, it's the Spurs 33, the Knicks 2.
See, we're gonna get them in how many? Is this in thirds or quarters, or is this in halves? We're gonna win, obviously. And you know, Tim Duncan there, he's a guy, right? People know who that is. See, that was red the entire time. Is that to tell me, like, hey, you were never going to make this? That was green. Okay, and that went in.
Jared Jeffries.
I don't think that entirely means that, like, hey, that's a guarantee.
There was a foul called on a shot. Tony Parker to the line for 2 free throws.
Should just be able to charge him right here. See, yeah, read the whole time. Because I just was too far away.
Tony Parker.
There we go.
Channing Frye.
No! What? Why did he... Give me that ball. No!
Tim Duncan for 2.
God damn.
Over and back violation against the Knicks.
What did I do?
The Spurs are making multiple substitutions. There was a foul ball on the shot. Tony Parker will shoot 2.
This game is too complicated. It should just be like, instead, like, you have, like, a car, and it's about just seeing who can get to the spot fast enough. You know what I mean? Like, can you get to your spot, like, before the other cars? Like, to me, that's... Don't do a can't.
With the assist by Tony Parker. Eddie Curry with a 2-point shot.
Okay. There was a boo. Hell. Press the wrong button there.
The 2.
No.
Tony Parker with the 2. Assist from Tim Duncan.
There we go. Okay.
And the assist by
You just press square a couple times, then you press X a couple times, and then you press square. No!
Tony Parker with the 2.
I would just get so tired doing all this running, you know? I would get so demoralized. Like, I gotta run all the way back again? I'll just stand here.
Good corner by Tony Parker. Jackie Butler with the assist.
Okay, the meter was red again. What the f-
Jackie Butler and the assist by Tim Duncan.
It's not who I wanted to pass it to. There we go.
Spurs ball.
What?
The Spurs are making multiple substitutions.
There's just no one there. There was no one there. All right. Oh, I thought that was green. Sure. That was the winning point. That was the winning point. We'll just cut to the game being over now. Press the wrong button again. Yeah, they do the slow-mo when they want to show a good thing. They're not going to show it getting blocked. Unless it's me. There's just no one there. I respect the just, yeah, why not? Just chuck the ball. Who knows?
The Spurs lead it 69-13.
Freaking Tim Duncan. Alright, half the game. They triple my score. I won't even meet the other team, but can you triple them? Damn.
Tony Parker, assisted by Jackie Butler.
Who was?
Tony Parker with a 2-point shot.
Yeah, there we go.
Curry with a 2-point shot.
hit the side of the board.
Tony Parker hits the two-pointer.
So is the backboard glass so that it's easier to see through it for the sake of cameras? Oh, they didn't hold that one. Like, why not just have it be like, you know, the same kind of material that the, you know, waxed wood that the floor is? I'm sure there's a legitimate reason. I'm not saying it's just because it's glass, but... Mid. There we go. Fucking T-Mobile. So there's... Oh, God. All the actual real sponsorships in the video game versions, just to make it seem more authentic, kills me. Now, like, nowadays, part of the reason is, like, in order to afford the video game, you know, the production cost of the video game, they take those sponsors and, you know, I get it, but... Press the wrong button there. There we go. Need the comeback starts, just need 60. I just need to do it 62 now. Okay, I was like, did that count? I just need 60. Every time I go to jump, knock the ball out, it doesn't work, so I'm clearly doing it wrong. Oh.
Tony Parker with the assist by Bruce Bowen.
You're not allowed. Oh, I held it too long. Okay.
Curry hits the two-pointer.
Wrong guy. Get it right up on. Shouldn't be able to throw the ball that high up, because how am I supposed to be able to jump and get it? No.
Good pointer by Tony Parker. And Ginobili with the assist.
I pressed triangle there. And I didn't know what it would do. It just like give the ball away. That was the give the ball away button.
Field goal good by Tim Duncan.
There we go.
Curry with a two-point shot.
Whenever I score a point, it counts as 5 points. That, you know, is 2 points, that's 10. So just, you know, when you look at my score, just imagine it times 5. I'm 125 points.
New York ball.
Pretty big.
Left side.
That's more than 93.
Tony Parker for two.
Wow, why wouldn't you just run up for a dunk? There was no one there.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball.
So sometimes I'm just expecting like it to lock on to like a player when I go to pass. Did that went through his arm? Am I insane? Okay, I swear, dumping does jack all. Oh, there was maybe a chance. Look at these dorks. Little sheriff badges.
The New York Knicks, 25.
Okay, again, 125. That's the actual score. I could do substitutions. We made our bed. We lie in it.
Tony Parker with the bucket. Anu Ginobili hits the two. Tony Parker.
We're just trying to make certain fans happy, you know? I'm just like meant to press pass and instead I just did the quick shoot. I'm just trying to make certain fans happy, you know? It's a power fantasy thing.
Two-pointer for Tony Parker.
I love that camera slow angle of my dumbass in the foreground jumping at nothing.
There was a foul called on a shot. Tim
It should be in my
Duncan
favor.
at the line for two.
Can I like call a timeout right now?
Yeah, all day. Come on, man.
Tony Parker drains the two. Next ball.
Oh,
Two for Jackie Butler. Over and back penalty on the Knicks. Spurs ball.
hey, that worked. I meant to pass.
San Antonio ball. Two-pointer for Tim Duncan. The basket counts, and there was a foul call on the play. Anu Ginobili for one shot. Substitution for the Spurs. Michael Finley into the game for Bruce Bowen.
like making them jump at this point.
with the assist.
There we go. That's another 10 points. Hey, it worked. I just like seeing in the foreground just hands pop up because everyone is just jumping like an idiot, almost like they're cheering. You know, if you guys haven't caught on, I really don't know much about basketball.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball.
Yeah, that was out of bounds, so it really beats my ball to shoot.
The Spurs are making multiple substitutions.
There we go.
Jeffries with a 2-point shot.
Remember when I said I had 125? That should count sometimes. Alright, here's how we win.
Stephon Marbury hits the 2-pointer.
Yeah, you thought I had you there for a second. I was like, whoa, he just actually made a perfect basket. It's been sucking this whole time. No, that was completely coincidental and lucky.
Assisted by Bruce Bowen.
Oh, I'm thinking. Right.
With a 2-point shot.
They just let me stand there for a bit. I thought it was over. Yeah, then you just sit there with the ball. I mean, good game, you know. Tried our best and won. Let's see, let's look at game stats. This is for them. I want me. Look at all these points. Look at all these points we got. Look at all these points like we got. Oh? Yeah, no shit. Scored over a third of their points. He didn't block anything though, so ultimately, you know, I feel like we've done better. Okay, I want to see mini games for a little bit, and then we'll go into league and hope that that's not a super long endeavor. Own the court 3-point contest skills challenge. Rookie, veteran, all-star, Hall of Fame. Defaulted to veteran, so I guess that's their normal. Sure. Own the court. This is a shooting contest between you and 1 to 3 opponents. Point values are shown in the designated area. Gain the upper hand by stealing your opponent's captured locations. This is just a shooting contest. We're not running around, right? Oh. I see. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. This is, I mean, practice for the actual shooting, because it is easy to let it go over. I wanted to stand. Okay, this isn't bad. Oh, why am I standing on the same? Give me my ball. Alright, right. Keep holding it too long. Even though that one felt like that would have been right. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this dude ends with no points. I didn't throw that last one. Was I Gilbert? I was. Oh no, he had 2 points. All right, I mean that's good practice, if anything. You know what I mean? Understanding how the meters work at what distances. So I get it. Watch me how I trap. Everybody run zones till we get to the top of the key and pull it home. Can't nobody stop me. Race car. Take the most 3-point shots in the allotted time. Pick up ball with L2. Okay. Sounds simple enough. Loading is long.
Our first competitor in the three-point shootout, representing the Washington Wizards, Gilbert Arenas.
That's pretty good. Didn't have enough time to throw all of the balls, though. Oh, and then you have to watch the CPU do it? I mean, I guess if you're playing against other players, you do want this. Why can't you just tell me what you got, though? My name's Smush. He's probably a good guy, I don't know. Funny name, Smush. Okay. I like the advertisement for the video game you're playing right now. Also, does NBA still on TNT on Thursdays? Or is that like such... I mean, it's... Again, this game came out in 2006. I'm just saying, like, is that deal long since, like, expired? Moneyball. Okay. Skills challenge. Alright, how does this work? Complete a series of skills to get the best time. Pick up ball with L2. Aim chest and outlet pass with the left analog stick. Control aiming cursor for bounce pass. Well, this is where I'm going to fail. Hardcore, folks. Hardcore fail.
First competitor in the skills challenge, representing the Washington Wizards, Gilbert Arenas.
Arenas is a good name. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. I'm running around here. I'm running, do a layup. Oh, do a layup. Okay. Oh. God, this guy's running so fast. Fuck. How do I get the stick up? This is inverted. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. This isn't a solo activity. I mean, hey, this guy might do just as bad. Never mind. He at least knew what he was supposed to do. Okay, so we make all of our time back. Yep, right here. Minute and a half. He just needs... $40 seconds, huh? By nearly 2 minutes? I think it's a little BS, you know. Game could have had like just like arrows on the ground and some yellow paint to tell me where to go. All right, let's hop into the league thing here and see what this is like. Season playoffs or a single game. Now let's get into a season. No for Devin. We'll do this for Devin. Original roster? Yes. I mean, sure. We're just gonna do the first game. Wait, is saying I could choose to play the other team against my team for the league? Ooh, skill setting. Let's lower this bait now. We're raising it to the top. Quarter length. Oh, beautiful. 12-minute quarters? Fatigue on. Let's make this the most brutal 4 minutes of our lives, Jack. Icon passing. Right. Okay.
Welcome to Los Angeles. Fans, it's time to crank it up. Let's hear some noise. Tonight, your Los Angeles Clippers take on the visiting Denver Nuggets.
I wasn't sure what button I was supposed to press. All right, here we go.
Over and back violation on the Nuggets. Elton Brand.
Here we go. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to pass. Oh, it was close. Oh, that guy needed to just shave his head. Okay, you know, hey, we're down by 5. That's okay. We're gonna make it back. The last 3 quarters, easy. You know what I mean? It's just What? I didn't want to pass it to you. Give me the ball back. You knew that wasn't meant for you. You knew that wasn't meant for you. See, it works out this way. Did they still get the basket?
One shot, Sam Cassell.
Because it went in, but it was after the whistle. Yeah, if there's someone on you, you're just never gonna do it. That's some basketball pro tips for you.
Sam Cassell with the assist from Quentin Ross.
Oh, you're not supposed to grab that. No, the ball wasn't meant for you.
Two-pointer for Quentin Ross. That's the conclusion of the first half of play.
And that's half, you know? That's half.
The Denver Nuggets 4.
Background characters' arms, the distance, are like literal triangles. Like that's how few polygons they're giving them. But hey, it's fully 3D, and they got a nice blur effect going on. Thought that maybe would trip them up, you know?
Sam Cassell with the 2. Assist from Quentin Ross. Reach again called on. Andre Miller. His first of the game. The team's first this quarter. Elton Brand hits the two-pointer.
Go, go.
What?
Elton Brand hits the two-pointer.
Bring it back.
Oh my god, I would have been just flabbergasted if that was gone in. Alright, simple. Make up 21 points. Easy. That's 7 3-point line shots in a minute.
Left side.
2-4, Chris Heyman.
35. Let's go.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith hits the two-pointer.
Hey, 1-1-1. Ow.
He doesn't know what to do.
Elton Brand for two.
Definitely tricked that guy.
Andre Miller, good for three.
I mean,
Elton Brand with an assist from.
they're not
Sam
scoring nearly as
Cassell.
many points as like the other team did. You know what I mean? And we told them, no. I hit the rim from that far away, you know? Like, it's the small personal wins that we have to just take into our hearts, and we're on a personal journey. Every step forward is another step towards completing that mile and taking this gigantic victory that we just had as the Los Angeles Clippers. That's who I played as. And that's, you know, that's at least a couple steps, right? But it's still a long journey. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching this episode, this video, this Summer PlayStation 3 video. This was NBA 07. Next week, as I said, maybe some other time earlier, I mentioned that MotorStorm is next week. That is still the case. We'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. And ball. That was a good one. I think saying ball was a good one at the